G'day guys, welcome back to Steeler Nation Australia. Thank you once again for checking out another video. And guys, today we are talking about the Steelers versus Jacksonville Jaguars. But firstly guys, I want to say thank you for checking out some of the live streams. I do understand I'm not really doing, some games are not Pittsburgh Steelers. Yesterday we did the Seattle Seahawks versus the Bears, and the Bears absolutely shredded the Seahawks to pieces. If Steeler fans think we have a problem at quarterback, we do not. We have three good quarterbacks, in my opinion, and hopefully the game tomorrow is going to be even better than what we saw last week at home versus – who did we verse last week? Seattle Seahawks, that's right. So I'm keen to see this, guys, because Seattle Seahawks really, F the bed. But today, let's talk about some quarterback play. Mike Tomlin yesterday or today or tomorrow. Honestly, I can't keep up. When I record these things on 14 hours in the future, I can't keep up. However, Mike Tomlin did say the other day he's going to start with Trubisky being quarterback number one, and then the second quarterback will be Kenny Pickett, and then Mason Rudolph will be quarterback number three. I got to put it this way in a few ways, guys. I really do. First of all, it's quite exhausting, I think, after a while, always talking about who's going to be quarterback number one. So, and I know it's going to be a competition probably throughout the whole season. Even if Trubisky does start quarterback number one, there's always going to be that pressure of Kenny Pickett behind him. But I'll tell you what, it is very exhausting. Keep on talking about it. However, what I do like is, out of the three quarterbacks, not including Chris Oladukin, we haven't seen too much from him, in camp, really. But what I do like about three quarterbacks is they're all playing their heart out. Trubisky came over from the Bills, sat behind Allen, and he's playing his heart out, and he scored a touchdown with Oshesky. Rudolph has been in the system 4 years, heading into his fifth year, I'm pretty sure, right? Or something similar. Behind Ben all those years, got the big, knock to the head, and I like that he's still going, still having a go. He's not giving up. Some people may say he's the worst quarterback that the Steelers ever had. I don't believe that. Some say he's not a quarterback number one. I can't agree to that, right? But what I find most interesting is, and what I find most positive about this team, because you got to be positive, right? Well, sometimes you do, is the quarterbacks have three good quarterbacks, in my opinion. Trubisky's playing well, Rudolph is playing well, and Pickett is playing really well for a rookie, Remember, it's only his first game, but he got 2 touchdowns and he got a 2-point conversion. So this game, heading into Jacksonville Jaguars territory, where Miles Jack is going back home, I like that. I think there's a bit of fire about this team. I think there's a bit of fire about George Pickens. I think there's a bit of fire about our running backs too. But if I'm going to go back and stick to the quarterback play, Trubisky will be starting this game. And we're going to see more of the offense be the number ones. Probably see Mason Cole out there again. Kevin Dotson if he's healthy. James Daniels there too. Chooks. Dan Moore. Looks to me that's going to be our starting 5 offensive line. Possibly, maybe Najee Harris might play. But if he doesn't, just throw back in there. Throw Anthony McFarland in there again. That's what I'm saying, right? So Trubisky goes out there, hostile environment like Mike Tomlin says. And you got him as QB1. And then if he plays a quarter or two, who's next? The young rookie who needs varsity snaps, which Mike Tomlin said again, to get him more customized to, was playing with the threes. Now he's moving up to the twos. And it also means that when you're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, you're playing their number ones and twos probably into quarter 2, quarter 3. So it's going to be a harder defense. And it's going to, if Pickett comes out looking exactly the same way he did the first week, it's going to be quite impressive. But lastly, don't forget about Mason Rudolph, right? In my opinion, he's a good quarterback. He's a good backup from what I've seen. Now, I don't study film. I sit in my room and I watch the game like most average fans, right? So I'm not saying I'm the bee's knees of all, noughts and crosses trying to figure it out. But what I see with Mason Rudolph is last weekend versus Seahawks, he led the drive, 7, 8, 9, 10 play drive, got a field goal. But as my mate Pittsburgh Steeler Fan says too, he may lead that drive all the way down there, but he's not getting a 7. He's only getting 3 points. And that can become an issue, right? But to me, with no Big Ben this year and the 3 quarterback play, I can only really see good things. I really can. I can only see good things with his offense. The offense just looked different last week. The Matt Canada offense, whatever that is, looked different. Motion looked different. The running backs looked different. Everything looked different. It was more confident than it has ever been before. A lot more confident play, running through tackles, finishing routes, high pointing the ball. George Pickett made a fantastic catch. You know, these things I'm confident to see going into Jacksonville. However, it is a different environment because getting a team ready or getting the Pittsburgh Steelers ready to go to Cincinnati Bengals is going to be a similar task, as you got to go far away from Heinz Field to another stadium in a hostile environment to see what can happen. But I'm really looking forward to, guys, the development of Pickett from game 1 to game 2. Actually, I'm looking forward to the development of all 3. Can all 3 be successful and go out and score touchdowns again? What will happen? Nobody threw interceptions. Kenny Pickett got sacked twice. But can all 3 go out there and play lights out like they're playing for quarterback number 1? Now, I can't, like I said at the very, very start, and I'll round it up right now. I can't wait till this quarterback competition is quote unquote over. It's it's been going a long time. It's been going a very long time, right? I'm kind of keen to see, Trubisky goes out there and wins it, or Mike Tomlin says, actually, we really like what Kenny Pickett's doing. Let's start Kenny Pickett. You know what I mean? Or we're going with the Pittsburgh legend that might annoy some people. Pittsburgh legend Mason Rudolph that's been there a few years. We're starting with him first, but I do think it's going to be Trubisky no matter what. I would say probably 95%. I think it's going to be him, and probably a 5% chance it might be Kenny Pickett. But we are one day away yet again from Steelers versus Jacksonville. Kind of keen because this week we found out that George Pickens was a boss, an absolute dog. We found out there is, receiver competition as well with Sims. Will he make the team? I'm keen to see that. We found out about Gunner. We found out, Connor Haywood's a guy too that needs to make this team. So we're slowly finding out these things as we watch the game and unravel everything and say, well, our Pittsburgh Steelers is a brand new team, a new era. What's going to happen? I'll give you a quick score prediction. I think I said it on 2 podcasts now. I think I said 30. Let's go 27-13. Something like that. I think Kenny goes out there and scores, maybe with his feet. I think Trubisky goes out there and scores. But I kind of think near the end, I don't think Rudolph scores a touchdown this game. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. Anyways, guys, as always, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.